AskReddit by Modo D Jogo. Who is the best cartoon villain, and why? Gargamel and his cat Azrael BC. Those blue smurfs really triggered them something fierce. Last I heard he was in deep smurf with the villagers. Deleted. Scar, Ursula, Rasputin. Hell yeah. David Xanatos from Gargoyles. Stole my answer. Dude was so badass we now refer to schemes like his Xanatos gambits. Honestly, I really liked the idea of Akka beating Jack by throwing him into the future where he knew he'd reign supreme. Jack still held his own, but Akka always seemed to be one step ahead, keeping Jack trapped in the future. I never even finished out the show, but he was cunning and devious. You gotta know, the last season of the show was phenomenal. Jack probably went through more character development than the first 4 seasons put together, and Akka had some solid villain moments. Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender. She's a really built up villain for the gang. She's also such a great parallel of Zuko. She's someone with all the same opportunities and upbringing that he had, but a version that would never stand up to their father the way he did. She is exactly what Zuko wished he was at the start of the story, ruthless and strong and unquestionably loyal to their father, but by the end he comes to embrace all the qualities that he has that she does not. Their fight at the end is a reflection of just how much more powerful he is for it. Not just in raw bending, but in that he has allies and she stand alone. It's a vindication of his entire character arc. Skeletor. No question. Skeletor vs Mumra. Who you putting money on? Both are fave shows from my childhood. Lucy from Peanuts. She is a total bully to Charlie Brown. You think she was bad? Peppermint Patty was her absolute bitch to him. So, I was going to say Bill Cipher. But honestly, I think Bill Oz takes it for me. He was such a genuine threat the entire way through the series. His motives were clear, and he genuinely thought himself to be the good guy. Just research the show, and Jesus, he is really menacing. Especially for a kid-friendly show like The Owl House. Mark Hamill's the Joker. Hands down. Hank Scorpio, it's obvious. Although he's a global terrorist, he's clearly a fun and generous boss to work for. When you go home there'll be an extra story on your house. Isma. Why do we even have that lever? Discord. I like the writing. For a second, I thought you were talking about the app, given recent posts I've seen. Boris Badenov. Natasha No Goodnick. Doofenshmirtz. He's hilarious and a good dad. Best henchman. Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove, ultimate himbo. Judge Claude Frollo from Hunchback. Darkest villain. He has a great song and literally turns into the devil with red eyes at the end. Doof. I wouldn't even call him a villain, he's just some guy with a hobby. Who's gonna miss the Tree State Ariel Mayo? Destro from G.I. Joe, a real American hero. He's not the buffoon that the heroes always go over. He is simply there to supply his client, and laugh uproariously as Cobra Commander's plans are continuously ruined by his own incompetence. Plus, the Destro Baroness vs Flint Lady J episodes were always the best. While I never would have thought of it on my own, I really like this answer. Mojo Jojo is just fun to say. It's odd that Mojo Jojo is considered the main villain in Powerpuff Girls, him but was way more menacing. Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz. Dude's brilliant, comical, a family man, and so well liked even Perry the Platypus sent him flowers when he ended up in the hospital. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. Azula. I am a 400 feet tall purple platypus bear with pink horns and silver wings. Dick dastardly and damp, much a lie. Snidely whiplash, so dastardly. Vilgax from Ben 10. Based. Megatron, because he is fucking awesome. Cartman. Screw you, Kyle.